Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play NBA 2K18. Noch 3 Spiele bis zu den Playoffs und daher auch gleich schon mal eine Ankündigung. Ab den Playoffs wird NBA 2K18 nicht mehr täglich erscheinen, sondern rutscht an einen anderen Sendeplatz, nämlich immer mittwochs und samstags um 20 Uhr gibt es dann eine Playoffs-Folge. Die täglichen 18 Uhr Termine werden natürlich anderweitig besetzt. Da gibt es nämlich dann die The Division-Serie von uns zu sehen. Also freut euch da schon mal drauf. Und jetzt wünsche ich euch ganz viel Spaß bei der ersten Hälfte des Spiels.
Lesson well.
And is there one game that you would say is the most memorable that you ever called of Kobe's?
I didn't call it, but the final game he played with the 60 points, I watched it on television and was just like everybody else in the country, glued to the game. Because you just couldn't believe a guy that has been through what he's been through physically in this very final game with all the emotion and circus-like atmosphere embracing that game, how he came out and had that kind of game.
You look back to the final game as a player, Kobe, all the emotion that was building up for that moment. Then you go out and score 60 points. Surreal moment. Did you ever think for any moment that maybe I've got 1 year left in the tank after that 60-point performance?
You know what? It wasn't a matter if I had another year in the tank. It was just, I just don't want to do this anymore. You know, I wake up in the morning.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello everybody, Ernie Johnson here on 2K Sports alongside Shaq and Kenny the Jet. The playoff picture coming into focus, but still a handful of games yet to be played. Shaq, go ahead. Tonight we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Los Angeles Clippers. Los Angeles has to feel pretty happy about their recent play. With a win here today, they'll stake a claim to the second best record in the NBA. That tells you all you need to know about the year they're having. And tonight, 2 top-tier centers going toe-to-toe. Obviously, the center position has become more multi-dimensional than ever. Shaq, give us your thoughts on how your position has evolved.
Well, the new defensive rules make it harder to post up. Versatility has never been more important for centers. You know, starting to play small ball, we need to get a little more versatile and show them that, hey, Akeem is not gone.
Do you think you could survive in the league in this day and age?
Oh, yes. Yes,
Oh,
yes.
wow, what a question.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
can't believe he even asked you that.
I can't believe he answered it.
I think you come off the bench now.
Yeah, you could be a great sixth man.
Oh,
Whoa!
okay, you could start.
Shaq don't do bench.
Okay, defensively, centers just have to guard, and Shaq could guard.
Yeah.
I could play guard.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And the performance of the Star Spangled Banner by Linda Lynn. We are happy to have you with us tonight for the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Last outing for the Clippers, they won that game against the Jazz in Utah. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
Never really perfect on the offensive end, and probably one or two possessions they'd love to have back, but on the whole, a tremendous synergy on offense.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Paul Millsap has become one of the best NBA big men when it comes to getting steals. Now, Millsap says when you're 6'8" going up against guys that are 7 feet, you're not going to be able to block their shot every time. So you try to get it down low when they bring it down. It's all about being smart and using what you have. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And Millsap is as crafty as it gets on defense. One of the most underrated players in the game. A marquee matchup tonight. Two great centers going head-to-head. Brent, talk about the attributes scouts are looking for out of modern-day centers.
I think one of the things that they look for first with regards to a big man, Kevin, is a guy who doesn't shy away from contact. I know the game is moving with a little more open pace and space, but still, your big guy's got to want to be physical, because there are times in the game, whether he's touching it in the post or not, he's got to be a presence both offensively and defensively. That requires taking a few hits.
And with the ability to pass, and you know, there are guys like Bogut, even in advanced age, can still, I think, make a difference in that position.
Yeah, but if you look at guys like Bogut and Steven Adams, they're still willing to sacrifice their body, not for the glory of having the ball, but everything they can do for getting the ball into open space for their guards. That means hitting a guy, setting hard screens. That physicality has got to be priority one.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Chandler at small forward with Millsap the 4. Emmanuel Mudiay out there with Murray. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mudiay, no good. Rivers kicks to Griffin. Jokic grabs the miss. Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Again, Millsap missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shoots the 3. Another shot. Here's Griffin and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Chandler dishes to Millsap. Poked away. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Here's Rivers. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I think it's been kind of cool to watch Austin Rivers play under his dad, Doc, a shifty combo guard with fantastic skills.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Brent, you don't think of the Nuggets as being a especially good outside shooting team.
Well, I think for them, Kevin, a lot of the guys who they are hoping can shoot the ball develop into more consistent shooters. Jamal Murray is talked about with the Denver Nuggets as having one of the more sweeter shooting strokes, and Gary Harris continues to work on it. So making a conscious effort to improve not just the shots and the makes, but maybe the shot selection of this young ball club.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
That's just not a good pass. I don't know what he's thinking there. A poor decision.
Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and they were just shaky at times when it mattered most in that game, and it cost them.
Yeah, Greg, I think you're right there. At major turning points, they'd miss a series of shots, they'd make some mistakes, and it led to the wipeout.
Murray, no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Keeps it alive, and Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got his second basket.
Now, Griffin, his energy right there, infectious. If you don't box him out, he's going to take care of business.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the paint, it's deflected and stolen by Jordan. 14 feet away. Rivers can't get it to go.
I'd just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays every time.
Back to Moutier. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And Moutier collects himself, sees where he is on the floor, and simply rises up.
Gallinari against Chandler. Rivers in the corner. Millsap with the steal. Here's Murray. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Murray's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, some good interior crucial points here as Murray's staying active in the paint.
Pass to Rivers. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Yeah, a bit frigid to begin this one. Just can't make anything to get the game started.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Clippers in the lead. Right side, Griffin. This one for 3. And DJ gets it to go on the assist by Griffin.
A split-second decision from DJ on the catch-and-shoot jump shot. That's a sign of a player with the right mindset, ready to fire.
Chandler, no good. Clippers leading by 5. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Paul Millsap picks one up. And you look at the Clippers post Chris Paul. The team is still in a position to compete.
I think they had to fill in gaps when players left, but I really like the job they've done overall. I mean, they have good inside and outside presence. Not the same, but they aren't in a horrible spot.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, DJ. Well, one reason the Nuggets have the success they do on the offensive end is that this team is loaded with passers.
Yeah, and amazing that their best passer is their center in Jokic. That encourages so many guys, Kevin, to have energy to move without the basketball. Cut, get an opening, and all of a sudden the ball is in your hands. That unselfish play helped this Nugget team be one of the more devastating offensive rosters in the league. This is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
Moutier kicks to Millsap. Moutier passes to Jokic. Clock at 6. Jokic a screen. Here's Chandler. It's blocked.
That block right there, all about persistence. DJ staying with his man and playing terrific high-energy D.
The Nuggets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. And Brent, of course, you started your career with the Clippers and played for them for several seasons. Looking back, do you have a moment that you describe as your favorite with that team?
I think my favorite moment, Kevin, was playing a game against the Phoenix Suns and ended up being a very close and competitive contest. And I ended up making a game winner against the Suns. But the coolest part about it was after the game when Charles came by as I was making my way out of the arena and came over and said, "Nice job, Rook." I appreciated that very much.
Now here's Rivers, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And stolen by DJ. Gallinari attacking over Chandler. Griffin dishes to DJ. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And it's 7 points for DJ.
In flawless form. DJ's got those supple hands. No way he's missing that one.
Here's Murray, who's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota. Millsap a screen, 6 on the shot clock. He used that pick just right.
Millsap setting a perfect screen right there for the score.
Clippers leading by 5. Molinari on the wing. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Denver's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Moutier. And the shot falls short this time.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try to lean.
And good that time. Griffin's got 6.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Here's Moutier following the basket by Blake Griffin. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. Will Barton, he's checked in for Emmanuel Moutier. And Denver has possession. They trail by 9 points. And stolen by Jordan. Now here's DJ. Defense right on him. And he recovers it. Passes it to Jordan. Here's Molinari. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Will Barton, known as the People's Champ, is a fantastic scorer on the wing. Fearless with the shots he takes, Brent, and very aggressive when he gets the ball in his hands.
Well, that's what you love most about Will Barton is his ability to attack a defender off the wing and play with speed and reckless abandon. It's him trying to find a more complete game and also maybe, Kevin, trying to find a little bit more control around what he does offensively.
And they let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
Goes up the baseline, and the foul called on Paul Millsap. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see how dangerous that catch-and-shoot game can be. Will Barton continues to impress.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Fareed is checked in. Clippers leading by 9. DJ kicks to Jordan. Gallinari in the corner. Jordan the screen. And DJ gets it to go on the assist from Gallinari. DJ's got 10 points in the game. Nuggets shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Murray kicks to Barton. Feeds to Chandler. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Chandler's got his first 2 points.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Jacks up a 3, and it finds the net. Another three-point hit from DJ.
And Griffin spreading the wealth now, showing he's more than just a scorer.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Dishes to Chandler. 6 to shoot. Barton outside. Over Rivers. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Clippers leading by 13. He kicks it to DJ. No good on the triple.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Barton. Here's Fareed. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks to DJ. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time.
and it's Denver the other way. Last time they met was in Denver.
And you know what? They played well, but just not well enough. And close games really test where your team is at.
Well, you can learn a lot about yourselves, and coaches can learn about the confidence in their players. So back to the drawing board, get in the gym, and look forward to the next opportunity. And Kenneth Fareed, the Manimal, once a force at the power forward position, but now seems to be more comfortable coming in as a role player, giving his energy to the basketball game, and see his production decline steadily since his third year in the league, but still a positive for a team, just in lesser doses with a lesser role.
That one is off. For Fareed, there's the possibility that the style he played is something that the league moved away from. Brett, there isn't a high demand for undersized power forwards who can't shoot.
Well, the idea is that Fareed might not just be bulky enough to do what it is that a lot of teams have in terms of a guy setting screens and then around the rim to carve out space. The Manimal really doesn't do that, and if he works on his shooting range and shows that he's a threat, Kevin, that's going to help out his chances.
Barton with some nice D.
Well, the team is still up despite him struggling, so hopefully he'll find his rhythm.
Murray kicks to Barton. From 12 feet out, offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 13 to the inside, and it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee, hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
And one of the things about Will Barton's game that to me makes him such a force is how unpredictable he can be. He plays at times almost like a man out of control, and it really does work to his advantage as he is a difficult guy to deal with in those one-on-one situations.
That free throw good from Barton. And to back up the point with Barton in his chaotic play style, he knows exactly what he's about. Famously saying, Greg, I'm so creative most of the time, I don't know what I'm going to do.
And, that might sound glib, but it is just how Barton plays. I mean, a fantastic competitor who just does what it takes to win. He gives you a little bit of everything out on the floor.
Wide open look here for Murray. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Beverly kicks to Williams, shoots over Barton, and Williams gets it to go on the assist by Beverly. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Here's Lyles. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one's good, Barton.
Right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Now here's Beverly. Picked by Harrell. Beverly dishes to Harrell. He feeds it to Wells. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Wells has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Murray, defended by Beverly. Up top, Barton. He's got 8. Now here's Murray. He's tightly guarded from 12 feet out. A second chance effort, and Fareed lays it in.
Well, you have got to box out the Manimal on the glass. If not, he'll eat you alive like he did there with the offensive rebound and putback.
Now here's Williams. Harrell setting the pick for Williams. And Fareed sends it back. Picked by Harrell. Beverly the pass to Williams. Again the miss by Williams. The Nuggets trail by 12. Here's Lyles. Pass to Plumlee to the right side. For three, Murray. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
Barton against Williams. And here is Wells. The pass to Beverly over Murray. And he hits the jumper for 2. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And I'm loving what I'm seeing, the passion that they're playing with up and down the floor.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Clippers lead by 14. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team, but as a defender, he understands he can make a big difference.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team, and I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, excelling in my role.
Well, Jordan, a man who knows what his job is, and he likes his job. He does it very, very well. He is excelling.
And he may not be the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, but he is certainly the Clippers' Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan has become a defensive beast. And the thing of it is, he's still learning, still getting better.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
The new era of NBA basketball, playing outside in. We'll see if they can take advantage of that moving forward.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, Beverly and Williams are the 1 and the 2. Wells is out there with Montrezl Harrell, and it's Reed in at the center position. Brent, the last team you played for, the Houston Rockets. Your dad, your older brother John, also played for the Rockets. What's this connection between the city of Houston and the Barry family?
I've asked them that same question in Houston, and I even talked to Daryl Morey about putting a Barry graveyard across the street where it is that all three of us, our career had ended. I'd love to see a tombstone over there with Rick, John, and Brent.
Well, it'd be...
Maybe we'll add a few more to it, Kevin.
Well, the way you played there, the way you played your career, and your family played, obviously you've set a standard in the league. But that was an interesting step that you all were there at one time.
I think it's crazy that we all ended in Houston, though.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It is.
3 careers ending with one organization.
Isn't that something?
Weird.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Emmanuel Mudiay spent a year in China prior to the NBA rather than playing in college. A lot of people respect what he did while he was over there. He said, being in a foreign country, everything is different. It made me mentally strong. Now in the NBA, he said, you've got to have confidence because every point guard in this league can play. You've got to keep that edge and be prepared at all times. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Mental fortitude is critical, especially when you're a young player in this league. Now, here's Mudiay, following the miss by Lou Williams. Here's Wiles, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the...
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
That free throw missing. And the Nuggets over the past few seasons have done a great job as an organization of collecting talent.
And with that steady approach, they've been able to develop a star with Jokic. The Nuggets took a very disciplined approach to building this team, and you can see the depth they enjoy, and it all starts with the job this front office has done.
No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 9 to the right side. Beverly wide open. No good from outside.
Man, it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
Mudiay kicks to Millsap. so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Amazing to think about where Paul Millsap's game has come throughout the course of his career. I remember that the first season for him in Utah, just shooting 3 3-pointers. Now he's to the point where he's averaging close to about 250 throws from the 3-point line. So his skill at that forward spot on full display in today's NBA.
First free throw is good. And Millsap has become vastly superior as a shooter and playmaker.
Well, coming into the league and being drafted by Utah, he was an effort player. Those efforts have paid off. First ever player, Kevin, to lead the NCAA in rebounding for 3 straight seasons at that size, and now one of the league's most coveted and skilled big men on both ends of the floor.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
And Paul Millsap, a very versatile player, can shoot from anywhere, defend multiple positions. This guy just does it all.
Read a screen. Pass to Teodosic. Tries to snap the cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 9. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. They set the screen. Moutier dishes to Barton. Passes it to Lyles. Moutier kicks to Lyles from the arc. It's hauled in by Beverly. Los Angeles leading by 9. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. It's good. Beverly's got his second basket. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Moutier with the ball. Now guarded by Wells. Millsap kicks to Moutier. Back to Millsap for the 3. Offensive rebound. Barton, another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And Will Barton looks comfortable there down on the inside with the shot.
Now the dish to Wells. Read a screen. Pass to Teodosic. The feed now to Beverly. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
Yeah, just not good court awareness there. You cannot afford to be careless. That just leads to bad turnovers.
So, for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Willie Reed. Blake Griffin comes in for Harrell. And it's Gallinari in for Patrick Beverly. Jokic has checked in for the Nuggets. Now, here's Moutier. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Right side Millsap. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Outside Griffin. There's the pass to Teodosic. Lobs it up for Jordan. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Millsap. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Wells' shot is good.
I love watching Wells pull up from beyond the arc. A remarkable scorer when given room to shoot.
Now, Moutier, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Millsap misses.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Jordan against Jokic. Jordan the pass to Wells. Shot from 12. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Wells has got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. Barton kicks to Jokic. Moutier with the ball. Feeds to Millsap. Fires the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wells' shot is good.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
Moutier. The Nuggets with another miss. Clippers leading by 16. Here's Here's Gallinari. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
As soon as Gallinari saw the lane open up, he took it right at the defense and finishes off in style.
Here's Barton. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
Ball movement was critical in this game. It did not stick with any one player, so his passing was on point, and he really picked apart the defense.
Really left alone that time. Gallinari's got 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Moutier kicks to Barton. To halt the run, Millsap misses.
Man, if he's missing those kind of good looks, his team is in some serious trouble.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Now here's Barton, guarded closely. Dishes to Moutier. Millsap sets the pick for Moutier. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Gallinari missing. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jokic with it, now guarded by Gallinari. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. So, for the Clippers, Rivers, he's checked in for Wells, and DJ subbed in for Teodosic. Denver also making some changes. Kenneth Faried comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Jamal Murray in for Barton. Now here's Rivers. He's covered by Murray. That bucket in no time at all. 16 points for him.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
From the outset of Austin Rivers' career, it seemed like he never was quite comfortable. That is until just this last year, where he played consistently well coming off the bench for the Los Angeles Clippers. Seems to be a completely different player as he's found his niche in the league.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nuggets. A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for the Clippers.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Jokic passes to Murray. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Griffin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Well, if you look at when things changed for Rivers, really it was the 2016 playoff series against the Blazers.
Well, it's interesting. Even though the team lost, he played great, and I think that was a huge shot of adrenaline and confidence in his game, that he could consistently find that kind of effort and offense if he stepped out on the floor with the right mindset.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Jazz was all business. He scored 35 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His was the kind of all-around performance coaches love to see. It felt like he was a factor in just about every play. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Now here's Murray. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Murray. And it's Chandler, top of the key. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Rivers. Launches a 3. Murray, good. Murray's got 7.
And some deep range shown there by Murray. When the D leaves him alone from there, it's pretty much going in.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kicks to DJ. Alinari outside. Fires from deep. And it's DJ missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Chandler dishes to Murray. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And they can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
And with Moutier, although he is a heavy rotation player, Greg, he is still somewhat of a project long term.
You know, it isn't always easy to be patient with Moutier, but that's what is needed. Slowly improving his efficiency, which is a big issue for him. And you can see the raw potential, but he has a lot of smaller things to clean up.
Clippers leading by 21 on the wing. Williams to the wing on the left. Rivers kicks to DJ. Jacks up a 3. A shot, no good. And Denver the other way now.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Baseline jumper. And that one comes up a bit short.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Hits it from three-point range. And now it's up to 25 points for DJ.
Nice hoop from DJ there with all the tools that he has at that end of the floor. So challenging to defend him.
For Denver, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good for Moutier. From deep, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
He's excited.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take...
David gibt's wie immer morgen, da werde ich wahrscheinlich auch wieder an der Reihe stehen, waren ja diesmal wieder ordentlich Punkte im ersten Viertel. Aber auch ein paar negative Sachen, aber dazu kommen wir jetzt. 28 Punkte, 3 Rebounds, 1 Block, 1 Steal auf der Habenseite. Es fällt schon auf, es fehlt was. Assists. Es ist keine dabei gewesen. Aber ich konnte auch irgendwie, ich habe es immer mal wieder versucht, einen Assist vorzubereiten, aber irgendwie war keiner so frei, dass ich anspielen konnte. Die Trefferquote, ja, knapp unter 50% inzwischen wieder, also ein bisschen besser geworden. Ich hatte auch relativ wenig Einsatzzeit, muss ich tatsächlich sagen. Nur 14 Minuten, das heißt, ich werde wahrscheinlich die zweite Hälfte komplett durchspielen. Ein Turnover und leider 3 Fouls auf der negativen Seite. Das muss in der zweiten Hälfte deutlich besser werden. Gerade Fouls sollte ich mir verkneifen. Wir führen mit 25 Punkten, das hätte ich gegen die Nuggets nie gedacht. Die gehören auch mit zu den Top-Teams in der Liga. Aber gut, so ist es halt manchmal, ne? Schauen wir mal, wie es in der zweiten Hälfte wird. Ihr seht das morgen. das war's nämlich für heute. Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch sehr, sehr gerne kommentieren. Und wenn ihr es noch nicht abonniert habt, dann abonniert es doch einfach. Vergesst aber nicht, die kleine Glocke neben dem Abonnieren-Button zu drücken. Denn nur dann bekommt ihr alles mit, was bei uns im Kanal so abgeht. Und schaut auch mal bei uns auf Facebook vorbei. facebook.com/dzfmgaming oder einfach hier im Kanalbanner oben rechts hier auf YouTube auf unseren Facebook-Link klicken, da kommt ihr da direkt hin, braucht das nicht eintippen und wir bieten euch dort News aus der Szene, Tipps und Tricks, Guides und auch immer wieder ein Gewinnspiel. Lohnt sich also auch auf alle Fälle. Und wenn euch NBA 2K18 gefällt, ja, dann schaut mal in die Videobeschreibung, da findet ihr einen Link, wo ihr das Spiel besonders günstig kaufen könnt. Für heute war's das. Im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite für die komplette NBA 2K18 Playlist und in der Mitte, da könnt ihr uns abonnieren und ich sage tschüss und macht's gut, bis morgen.